Hi, it's Jennifer from Soul Source Tarot, and I'm here to do an update for Libra. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and this is for June. So we're just going to see what comes up. I'm going to try to keep this a little bit shorter. See what happens. So psychic abilities, trust your intuition. It is sideways. You haven't been, okay? You have it, but you haven't been listening. You haven't been trusting your intuition, all right? You have the ability, but you haven't been listening. So, you know, when you don't listen to your intuition, it starts to go downhill. You have to feed it. You have to nurture it. You have to grow it. So the more you ignore your intuition, the less you're going to hear. Ooh, this one's reversed as well. So handshake. A meeting with a stranger could be important. So this could be missing an opportunity, a broken deal, not getting a deal due to not listening to your intuition, ignoring an opportunity. You could miss an opportunity to partner up with somebody or to make a deal, or there could be a break. You know, this could be breaking a deal of some sort. Yeah, so what else do we have for Libra? June. Just give them a chance. So there's something you're not giving a chance that you're being called to give a chance. I don't know if you're listening to poor counsel instead of listening to yourself. I mean, that's what it looks like to me. Somebody may be giving you poor counsel or poor advice and you're going with that and they're not leading you in the right direction when deep down inside you already know what you need to do or what, you know, you've been told, but you're not listening because somebody else is like talking in your ear or something. Wedding vows. This has something to do with a commitment or wedding vows. Drop the weight. There is some baggage here. There's dead weight that needs to be dropped. You need to sever ties. There's a need to break free to fly. You know, there's something that is weighing you down, whether it's emotional dead weight or physical weight or something. I don't know what this is, but there's something that is weighing you down that you need to cut yourself free from. This could be emotional baggage. It could be baggage from another person. It could be baggage, you know, weight, like weight on your body. It could be all of the above. Memento mori. Now, memento mori means everything must die. Remember that. Everything dies. So live in your intentions today. You know, make sure that you are focusing on the decisions that you make today because tomorrow isn't promised. Everything dies. So this is, think about it. Think about it. Everything dies. How are you living today? Is this how you want the story to end? Drop the weight. There's something that is weighing you down. Now this could be a grudge. I don't know. It certainly could be. Just give them a chance. Everything dies. It has something to do with wedding vows or a commitment. Clean slate. Okay, so this was a crumpled up piece of paper and somebody gave up. They decided they quit, you know, they threw it away. Then they decided that they're going to open it back up and they're going to start over. So there could be fixing something, starting over with less, you know, okay, I wasn't going to do it, but now I am. So going back to the drawing board, that could be the case. Smoothing something out. Something may need to be smoothed out. What else do we have for Libra? Oh, we're going to use this deck right here. Somebody could also be going back to something because that was like, it was crumbled up, it was thrown away, and this is like, okay, I'm going to fix it. I take that back, that kind of thing. Eight of Wands. So this has something to do with forward progress, good news, triumphant news arriving. Typically that can change circumstances very quickly. This may have something to do with a home. A message or a letter could be coming. This appears to be good news. Somebody could also be moving home. Just saying. Oh, we got two. Queen of Coins and the Eight of Cups. So Queen of Coins represents Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We also have a goodbye. This is a mess. It's a huge mess. Take a look at that. The door is open. We have somebody here that is leaving a big old mess behind. It feels like it's overwhelming. We do have somebody here that is overwhelmed. Look at all the dishes. It's a pile up. It's a huge mess. I feel like we have somebody here that's just ready to leave it all behind. They're ready to leave it all behind. It's interesting because we have sold here. We have for sale here. So something could be being put up for sale, or there is something that is being sold here. This Queen of Coins, or the Queen of Pentacles, she has some sort of gardens here. She may have her own business. You know, she sells for a profit, but she does a lot of hard work. So there's somebody here that works very, very hard to make a profit. This is somebody that is very family oriented, that is very focused on her children, can turn anything into a profit because she works hard to make things grow. You know, she waters her things. She nurtures her things. She maybe fertilizes them. So anyhow, the Queen of Coins is somebody that is in a position where she's doing whatever she has to do to create abundance for herself. She may get her family involved. She's a teacher as well. Looks like she's teaching her children how to grow things. There's some sort of exchange here. So somebody may be exchanging something. This is very healthy as well. Looks like there's some sort of healthy exchange. So some of you may need to get healthy, really put in a lot of effort to focus on your health. Maybe some of you are going to be creating your own business or creating something that can make money for you. Feels like there's some sort of exchange here. Trust your intuition. There is a goodbye. Somebody could be leaving behind, you know, a situation that is too much for them. It's too much. They don't want to put in effort anymore. This is, Memento Mori does talk about death. And this is goodbye. So there definitely could be a goodbye. This is starting over from scratch. Somebody could be leaving a situation, going somewhere that they gave it away, they threw it away, but now they're going back to it. And I don't know how that is for you. This is good news. This is a letter that is coming. This is moving. This is prosperity, because the Queen of Coins is all about prosperity. She will create whatever she needs to create. This is somebody that is very devoted, very loyal, very healthy, has a healthy relationship with money, has a healthy relationship with her family, with her children. There's a need to get healthy, that's for sure, because everything dies. You need to focus. The Queen of Coins is very focused. She's very focused on stability. Just give them a chance. There's news that is coming. There's news or messages could be coming in the mail. This does have to do with a commitment or a wedding or a proposal. There's some sort of exchange. We have these hands here. You could definitely miss an opportunity. You could miss an opportunity because there's hands here and there's hands here. Somebody could miss an opportunity because they're weighed down by something that they need to break free from, that is limiting them. What else do we have for Libra? Ooh. We may have a contract that maybe it was a wedding contract, or, you know, a partnership that is not compatible. This could be a friendship, could be a love ship, could be a work situation. Whatever this partnership is, there's a detachment, there's a disconnection, there's an argument, there's not seeing eye to eye. So somebody could be moving. They could be moving. They could be going in a new direction. There's definitely messages here. There could be the end of a contract. Somebody could be ending some sort of partnership. A choice is being made. We have freedom. This is a new beginning. Again, starting over from scratch, starting with a clean slate. So there is an ending with a new beginning to follow here. There's a partnership that is not compatible. It's not meant to be. Somebody may have connected to the wrong person. It's not all it's cracked up to be. Somebody could be moving. Just give them a chance. Somebody's cut. This is a spur of the moment decision. There's something that is coming. This is a new beginning. We have a definite, you know, zero. It's like starting over from scratch. I wonder if somebody's breaking free, because this is breaking free. This is a break, and this is free. Breaking free from something that has hindered them and restricted them from abundance, from security. There has been some sort of contract here, but this is like fast forward movement. Just give them a chance. Somebody's breaking free, or they're breaking free, and this is about commitment. Definitely has to do with a commitment. Something has ended, or it's ending. This is a departure. It's a goodbye. Hangman. Now, it could be dealing with a Pisces. We have Pisces, Gemini, Aries. This is thinking a lot, looking at things from a new perspective. There is somebody here that has decided to put themselves in a position where they're going to look at things from a different perspective. This is somebody that is probably struggling to let go of a mindset. Maybe they've sacrificed themselves for a belief or for another person. There's been some sort of waiting period, waiting and thinking about loss, thinking about death, honestly. I mean, everything dies. Everything dies. There could even be some sort of illness here. This is a very messy situation. I believe it's extremely messy. The Hangman, this is let it go. Let it go. This is let it go as well. Something needs to be let go. This is a lesson that is being learned. It's time to go within. If you may have somebody here that is trying to punish somebody as well. There's some sort of punishment, you know, trying to punish them because I don't know why. We definitely have a new perspective, though. I feel like we have somebody here that has gained a new perspective. They've been struggling with a loss, struggling, thinking about the end, thinking about starting over, thinking about a breakup or something like that. Maybe they've moved. There is a move that is coming. Just give them a chance. Just give them a chance. This is breaking free from some sort of limitations that has held somebody back. We may have a new business. We may have a new creation. We may have a new job. Somebody may be starting a new job, or somebody may be going back, because it feels like this person is stepping into some sort of new agreement, or because there's a shaking hands underneath here. There is a new agreement here. Making an agreement after a long period of time. This is an extremely messy situation. This is somebody that is extremely overwhelmed. They may need help, but I feel like there is a departure. I feel like we have somebody here that's been waiting for somebody to leave. Waiting. There's been an old ball and chain here, and I feel like this is a break from the ball and chain. I do. I feel like there's a separation or a detachment. Somebody gets some news and they realize something, whatever this realization is. On the bottom of the deck, we have Judgment reversed. Judgment reversed does have to do with chances, but this is typically no chance. There's a poor judgment call. Maybe somebody's made a poor judgment call. It's time to move on from that poor choice. This is blaming others, not accepting accountability. Somebody hasn't wanted to accept the truth. There could be consequences here. There could be some karma that is playing out. There could be ill health. There could be guilt as well, and not listening, not answering the higher call, not doing the right thing, subject to trial, right? Somebody maybe, being questioned for their actions. There could be some consequences playing out here. Judgment reverse, poor judgment. Making a poor judgment call, lack of awareness, lack of acceptance, not accepting accountability, pointing fingers, placing blame, lack of awareness, not waking up. This is not waking up. No chances left, lack of forgiveness. You know, not being forgiven, not making the right judgment call. So this is interesting. Judgment reversed. We do have breaking free. We have breaking free. No chance of reconciliation. So just give them a chance. I wonder if something has come back with that Eight of Wands, because that's good news. There could be, but we do have break. We do have a break here. I wouldn't say it's a lucky break either, but it's breaking free. Breaking free. I feel like there's not learning the karmic lessons of the past. That's judgment reversed. That's, you know, judgment is about reconciliation of the past deeds. In the reverse, it's like not learning the karmic lessons of the past, not making the right choices, not making the right decisions. There could also be being overly critical, you know, misjudging others. Judgment in reverse can be lack of discernment, right? Misjudging others and being overly critical of others' shortcomings when you should be focusing on your own. You know, focus on what you need to fix. Focus on your problems. Focus on your partnerships. Focusing on your business. Focus on your family. Focus on what you need to grow, what you need to work on. You know, there's something that needs to be let go. Because this is let go, this is let go, everything dies. You may be unaware of something that you need to let go of, and you need to take a time out to think about some sort of mess. I don't know if you're in a mess. Now, some of you this could be for somebody else that you're dealing with. I feel like there's a missed opportunity here because somebody didn't listen to their intuition. They listened to poor counsel. And there's a need to give somebody a chance, but somebody's holding on to something that needs to be let go of and start over with a clean slate. And that is what I got. So that's what I got for you. I feel like this is going to be a month where there is probably some break. Okay, there is a break. I do believe that there is. Somebody's really thinking about a big mess. They're really thinking about it. They're really, really, really thinking about it. Somebody may also be thinking about going back to something that they, you know, didn't want initially. You know, they gave up on it initially. There's placing blame here as well. So blaming somebody else, not accepting accountability, you know, placing blame. There's a need to break free from that and look at things from a new perspective. So I don't know how that resonates for you. Don't place blame and be careful of poor counsel. Somebody here is refusing to learn the karmic lessons of the past. They're in a partnership that, I don't know, that they're committed to or married to, whatever this is, whatever this partnership is, that I feel is weighing them down because it's like they're refusing to see, refusing to learn. It's very interesting. We had one that flipped. The thought fool, and it did come out reversed. Always think before you act. So somebody hasn't been thinking before they act. They haven't been. And this definitely has to do with a partnership. Somebody's been acting impulsively. Somebody's made a poor judgment call. I don't know if it has to do with this Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have Scorpio, we have Gemini, we have Aries, and Pisces. Somebody's definitely made a poor judgment call. They didn't have all the facts. They didn't have all the truth. Somebody acted impulsively, and I think that they wish that they didn't. They acted without thinking. They may have left a situation and they wish that they could go back. The thought fool in reversed. The thought fool is confused. Although it's important to be considerate of others, it's equally vital not to allow your own needs to get lost in your good intentions. It serves no one to maintain a heightened awareness of others while neglecting yourself. If you're always ignoring or denying your needs, then they'll come raging out later, most likely in a rather unpleasant and dramatic fashion that leaves you exhausted and embarrassed. Seek balance and don't be excessively concerned with others. Don't be excessively concerned with others. Love your neighbor as yourself, but not instead of yourself. In other words, care, but do not carry others' hardships. Every soul has his or her own challenges to face and burdens to bear. This is how an individual picks up soul-strengthening lessons that serve throughout the journey of life. If you rob people of their life lessons by always taking on the burden for them, despite your well-meaning intentions, you're actually stifling their growth and even compromising your own. So, there's something that you need to break free from. This is a friendship, partnership, loveship. I don't know. It's not your burden to carry. Cut yourself free from it. Seriously, cut yourself free from it. It's only going to weigh you down. And there's consequences and karma. If you attach yourself to that, you're basically an accomplice. Put thoughtful effort into being a loving force in the world, yet guard against overthinking. Don't get stuck in your head. Trust that life flows according to a divine plan, and mind your own affairs with consideration for how they may or may not affect others. Follow the highest, most considerate path for your soul. By doing so, you steer clear of excessive deliberation and worry while staying in the natural flow of the universe. Think, but don't overthink. You may be misjudging a situation or overanalyzing a situation or judging somebody unfairly when you just need to break free from the whole situation. Stop looking at it, okay? Let it go. Walk away. It's not your burden to carry. Anyhow, good luck.